Good morning, YouTube family. It's your girl, Christy RNY for me, coming to you with day 24 of the August Vlog Challenge. So, as you can see from the title, I am going to be doing the 5-day pouch test. As a gastric bypass patient, we have what's called restriction. And I haven't felt that restriction in I don't know how long. And I think it has a lot to do with the empty carbs that I eat. You can eat stuff like chips and popcorn and stuff like that. You never feel full, but for me, I'm just holding on to weight. And even though I didn't want to do a liquid diet, I do want to reset my pouch. So I've been doing a lot of research on YouTube and on the internet about the 5-day pouch, and I feel really comfortable with this pouch. It's not a diet. It's really not to lose weight. It's to reset my pouch. I want to feel that fullness. I want to kick the carbs. And that's exactly what the 5-day pouch test will do. So day 1 and 2 start. Day 1 starts today. Day 1 and 2 is liquids. So, and I have it here. I can have protein drinks, clear broth, creamy soups, and hearty soups. So I have, and I have to have at least 64 ounces of water. So I have Premier Protein and Atkins protein drinks. And I really should have had them available. I'm sorry, I just woke up and clocked in. But let me share with you the protein drinks that I have. And I'll also show you the broth that I will be eating. And I'll probably go back to the store and get a creamy broth for dinner. Just a second. I'm gonna get each flavor that I have so you can see the type of protein drinks that I like. This is Premier Protein. It has 5 grams of carbs, 30 grams of protein. And I have it in banana. This is bananas and cream. I have it in vanilla. I have it in chocolate. And I also have it in strawberries and cream. And then I have the cookies and cream shake from Atkins. I have these also. And so what will happen for the next 2 days is that for my meal, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'll have a protein shake. And in between, I'll have, or I'll have broth. Now, if I feel snacky or if I want something sweet, I have, and this is actually 2. These are sugar-free Jello Pops. Excuse me, sugar-free popsicles. I can have that on the first 2 days. And I also have sugar-free Jello. And I don't have, oh yes I do. I have sugar-free pudding. So, and let me show you the broth. And of course I won't consume all of that in a day, but it's available. So I'll treat those items as meals. I can't just drink shakes all during the day. For a meal, I'll have a protein shake. For a meal, I have, and then the snacks will be the Jello, the sugar-free pops or the Jello or the pudding. And then I also have, this is chicken broth. Now, I know this doesn't look like chicken broth that you've ever had. It's made by Ungary, and it is chicken flavored, high protein chicken flavored broth. It has 21 grams of protein per serving. When I first had surgery, oh, and it also has 0 fat, 0 cholesterol, 0 lactose, 2 grams carb, and 100 calories per serving. And this was my go-to when I came out of surgery. I had like a week or a 2-week liquid diet, and this is what I had. And it's really good. You have to be careful how you make it. Like, you can't, the water can't be hot. It has to be room temperature. If the water's hot, it just floats on top and it gets really icky. If it's room temperature, you mix it in, it makes a really flavorful chicken broth. So there you have it. It's day 1, and I will tell you what I ate at the end of the day, okay? And how I did, how I felt. So thank you for being a part of this 5-day pouch test. You guys have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Hey YouTube family, just checking in. It's day 1 of my 5-day pouch reset, and I had a really good day. Like, I'm not hungry at all. I'm head hungry. I keep thinking about Cheetos. I keep thinking about Snicker bars. I keep thinking about popcorn. I want some yogurt with some granola. Just, it's head hunger. Stomach wise, I haven't been hungry all day. I'm really almost instantly back in tune with my pouch, I feel like, because I'm really paying attention to how I feel after I consume that protein drink or whatever it is that I'm consuming, and I can tell that I'm satisfied. It helps me to see that a lot of my issue is that I was being comfortable eating. I haven't been on guard like I was when I first had my surgery. Oh, I can't eat that. Oh, I feel full. Oh, I feel satisfied. I was always on top of that, but I got comfortable. The weight started falling off and I got comfortable. And so I can already tell that this pouch reset is helping me to wrap my mind around the things that helped me be successful from the beginning. So I'm real happy with it. already. I don't feel that restriction, but I kind of can tell that it's coming, like, already. And I'm not hungry. I am not hungry. I'm really good. I have had, and I did make a mistake earlier when I said I would only drink the protein drinks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner meal times. According to the 5-Day Pouch Reset, and I'm looking at a book by Kay Bailey. According to the 5-Day Pouch Reset, I can have as many protein drinks, low carb, high protein drinks, or sugar-free Jello, or sugar-free popsicles, or cream of chicken soup, or broth, or whatever it is on this 5-Day Pouch Reset as I need to satisfy any hunger cravings or any hunger feelings. And so that's really, that takes away the frustration of I'm going to be so hungry because I can't have anything. I really can, and I'm really doing good. So I'm really happy. For breakfast, I had the strawberries and cream protein shake. I have had so far, and it's 5:30. I've had 2 bottles of water. I have had 10 ounces of decaffeinated coffee. In the coffee, I had sugar-free hazelnut cream and sugar-free caramel syrup for flavor. So everything was sugar-free and decaffeinated. No caffeine, because you can't have caffeine on the 5-Day Pouch Reset. Well, I've had a total, let me tell you what I've had. I had 1 10-ounce cup of coffee. I've had 2 protein shakes, 1 Premier Protein strawberries and cream and 1 Premier Protein vanilla. Both of them have 30 grams of protein in them. I heated up some refried beans and that chicken broth that I showed you guys earlier. I mixed it with water and then I added it to the refried beans to cut it. Big mistake, because just like I told you, you can't add hot water to it, it'll lump up. Well, even after it dilutes, if you heat it, it lumps. So it had a lot of white stuff, lumps in the refried beans, and number 1, that was a turn off. And number 2, it didn't taste like it did when I had first had my surgery. It was horrible. So I fixed the 6-ounce bowl of that. You're supposed to be able to eat a cup, but a cup, when I weighed it, came up to like 10 ounces. So I took almost half of it off, and then that came to like 6 ounces. And I took like 1.5 bites. I couldn't do it. So I threw that away and had the vanilla shake. And so I'm really satisfied. That's all I've eaten. I haven't had anything else. I'm headed to Zumba, and when I come home from Zumba, I'm going to drink another protein shake. During Zumba, I usually consume 2 bottles of water throughout the hour. We do an hour of Zumba, and my instructor after every dance, I drink water. And the more we get into it, the more water I drink, and I usually have 2 bottles of water by the time Zumba is over. So that'll be my 64 ounces of water, and I'm going to have more water this evening, and I'm going to have another protein shake. So that'll be, just with the protein shakes, 90 grams of protein and 64 ounces of water, and I am not hungry. So stay tuned. Again, this is not to, I don't have any expectation. I do hope that I lose some weight in this 5-Day Pouch test, but this is not for weight loss. This is to reset my pouch so I can make better decisions with my food going forward. So that's it. The end of day 1, the 5-Day Pouch test. Tune in tomorrow to see how I'm doing. Bye.